Hey, welcome guys, it's Harish here, and today we are going to be talking about the Samsung Galaxy S21 and whether or not you should spend your money on it or not. So this year Samsung went on a completely different approach with their smartphones, with the design and also with the price. The S21 starts at $799 US, 769 pounds and around 17,000 Indian rupees. So first of all, let's start with the specifications of the phone and what you are getting for the price you pay. For starters, the S21 comes with the latest Snapdragon 888 in US and Canada and with the Exynos 1000 in all other markets. This time around, the Exynos chip is faster compared to the Snapdragon version, which was not the case even a few years prior. The battery capacity is 4000 mAh and the base storage that it comes with is 128 gigabytes, and it also has a refresh rate of 120 Hz, which is variable from 48 Hz to 120 Hz. So basically what that means is that you can choose the adaptive refresh rate option in your phone, and the phone will automatically change the refresh rate depending upon the app that you're using. For example, while playing a game, the refresh rate would be a little bit higher to make it more smoother, and while you're watching Netflix, the refresh rate will be lower because the frames per second for a movie is 24, so the refresh rate will become 48, and this would massively help with the battery life of the phone. So this phone comes with a 12 megapixel ultra wide, a 12 megapixel normal wide angle camera, and a 64 megapixel telephoto zoom camera. It has IP68 water and dust resistance with the latest and greatest Gorilla Glass Victus, which is the strongest glass that Corning has ever made. And it's just glass and it may break, but it is the strongest that the glass has ever been. So yeah, that's also a flagship feature which the S21 has. All of the tech specifications aside, this phone has a lot of downgrades from the predecessor, the S20 or the S9 or the S8. So what I mean by this is that there is a lack of expandable storage option, and it has a flat display, although it would not be considered as a downgrade because edge displays are basically useless. And it has a 1080p high definition display rather than a 1440p quad high definition display, which they have been using for almost 4 years now. The last reason is the addition of a plastic back. Like, I don't have any problems with plastic back. It is more durable than glass back, but the problem is the pricing. It is priced at around $799 US, and for that price, even Apple gives you a glass back phone, which already feels more premium compared to glass, which is arguable. But yeah, also with glass you can mess around with a lot of colors. Not with glass. With plastic you can mess around with a lot of colors, whereas in glass you can't do that. But plastic is cheaper and it also feels a little bit cheaper for the price you are paying. That's the main point you have to notice here. It is cheap for the price you're paying. If it was priced at around $699 or even $650, then it would have been a great compensation that you would have had to pay for. But it's priced at around $799. Oh, is it $799? Yes, it's $799, so it is a problem. So all of these factors combined is making the S21 unappealing for the enthusiasts like me and some of you watching. But for the majority of the crowd who just want a new flagship smartphone, or who just want a new Samsung flagship smartphone while they were coming from like a mid-range phone, then this smartphone is one of the best smartphones that Samsung has ever made, design-wise, and also the choice they give you. By that I mean they have cut down a lot of corners, yes, but if they're coming from a mid-range phone, that just wouldn't matter to them a lot, considerably. But for tech enthusiasts like you and me, it would matter a lot because older Samsung flagships had this, and this year they do not have it. In my opinion, the downgrade might have been done in order to better compete with the Apple iPhones that came last year, because they were priced at around $699, and at that price they were giving you everything that you wanted. I mean, the design was a little bit outdated, but they did really give you a lot of flagship features that you come and expect from an Apple smartphone or an iPhone. They don't call their smartphones. Anyways, that's the problem. Samsung is trying to their best to compete with Apple, and they have already been mocking Apple for years and years for not having an expandable storage, not having a curved display, not having a quad HD display. But now Samsung is just doing the same thing, which doesn't make them seem like a good company anymore. Like, I just don't trust Samsung. The S21 Ultra, on the other hand, has all of those features. Not an expandable storage, but it has most of the features that were on a previous S20 or S9 or S8 flagship phone. And that is the problem with the S21. But as I said before, it is just for the enthusiasts. The enthusiasts are going to have a problem with the S21. But the general public are not going to care, and this flagship smartphone, the Samsung Galaxy S21, is going to sell a lot more compared to its previous S20, because that phone didn't sell a lot because it was priced a little bit higher. Normal people just don't care about what specs they're getting. They just care about if it looks good and if it would run well for 3 to 4 years. And that is exactly what Samsung has been focusing on lately, like giving 3 years of software updates or making the design a little bit more appealing to the general public. And even tech enthusiasts like me and you still like the phone. It just looks way better than any of the smartphones that they have ever created, especially the purple one. I don't know, I just like the purple one a little bit better. But yeah, as I said before, the S21, this is kind of clickbait, I guess. I just wanted to make you guys watch this video. But yeah, that is it. That's all of my thoughts on the S21 smartphone. And if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the like button. And I would be disappearing from YouTube for about March end, for about 3 months now, because I have exams coming up and I want to study and not focus on YouTube. I would be active on social media, so please make sure to follow me there. And with that being said, that's it for the video. Take care. Peace.